Alrighty, we are back with another solo leveling arise video, and in this one we are going to go ahead and showcase Charlotte and Harper together in the same team comp, just taking on various pieces of content, Kaislin, Battlefield Trials, whatever the case is. And you guys are going to see the synergy between both units and see whether or not they are truly worth having, especially if you are someone that, maybe you summon for Charlotte or Harper and you're wondering, should I go ahead and pick up the other twin sister? Is it worth having both units on the same team comp and everything? So that is essentially what this video is going to be about, and just kind of help you guys free to play and low spenders making that final decision on, do I want to summon for the other unit if I have one, or vice versa. So make sure you guys sub, make sure you guys like. It is going to be a pretty lengthy video, honestly, as we do take on, both units in the same team comp and just go through the game and what it has to offer essentially. And also, I would appreciate it if you guys went down there, support your boy on a net marble program as per usual. Always appreciate the support a ton. So thank you to those who are doing so already. But let's go in. I'm gonna keep the same team comp throughout this entire video, essentially, just to keep things consistent. So the team comp that we are gonna go ahead and take on is, we're gonna take this team, right? Take Charlotte, we're gonna take Harper, and for the third unit, I'm actually gonna take Hansi Mi. Now the reason being is, you can take Libora if you want to, just to have the Dark Trio. I think that honestly would be the better team comp. Just maybe having double DPS and one Dark, break unit and sub DPS. That would honestly be pretty good. But the reason being I am taking Hansi Mi is because she actually gives MP restoration to your units, right? And on top of the fact that she is able to provide some heals as well, which is going to be great. The thing that I have seen with both Charlotte and Harper is that they tend to, consume a lot of MP throughout their fights. When using your skills, it does consume a lot. So I was like, what is going to be a good unit for me to go ahead and take that does provide me heals and MP restoration? And Hansi Mi is that perfect unit for these two, in my opinion. So that is what we're going to rock with as our support unit. Again, you probably could take, Malin or Min, whatever support unit you do have. But I was like, you know what? Let's use Hansi Mi. I haven't used this unit in a while. And she probably is the least support unit I use, truth be told. Considering, even though she is really good, it's just for some reason I always find myself using Malin and Min for majority of the content, which is pretty weird. But anyways, we're gonna take this unit, and then for artifact sets, we are rocking 8-piece curse set for Charlotte, and then 4-piece curse, 4-piece break, 4-piece break for Harper, and then that is that. And then for shadows over here, I am gonna go ahead and take on Igris, and then we will take Big Rock, and then for the third one we will go ahead and take on Blades. I have the main one for the crit rate and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna take this team, and again, I will keep everything consistent, the same, just so it is convenient for you guys. Keep in mind, I am free to play, so this may not be the most ideal team comp or setup, but again, I just want to help you free to play or low spenders, and hopefully this video does help. And keep in mind, I will be doing the Charlotte build video after this one. I know it's kind of late on it, but again, I was kind of coming up with some artifact sets that you can run. And it will be pretty surprising on these sets that you may want to consider. So stay tuned for that video. You don't want to miss it. But let's go in. I guess we'll go ahead and do Kaislin, right? This is a very, very annoying fight. And it is Dark Advantage. So, this is going to be one of the fights that you probably will take both units on, truth be told. So again, this is a very annoying fight. I'm not even sure if we can beat it, but I will try my absolute best here. And then after that, we'll go into Battlefield Trials and cook up some stuff there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, if you want to grab a snack, grab a drink, please do so as we go into this fight. Very annoying, man. Very, very annoying. Now, again, hopefully you guys again, I do want to heavily emphasize that you don't need both units on the same team comp, right? I've already said at the beginning of the video that just think of each unit as its own separate, right? The only thing they have in common is they are twin sisters. But in terms of being, do I need both units? You do not. They are going to be, a separate break, separate DPS and everything. The only thing they have in common is the fact that they are twin sisters. I'm gonna go and proc off ult here, see how much damage we're doing. We got the dark damage increase. Damage wise, 1.2. You know what? That is not bad. We'll take it for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out because we are a little bit low on health. And the cool thing is that, right, Harper is going to be a sub DPS unit, so you absolutely could use this unit, capable of doing damage. I mean, we just did 578,000 there, so I'll take that, and then apply the pork chop effect. I probably should use the pork chop and then swap into Charlotte, so we do get the ult damage increase. I keep forgetting. All right, let me get Hansi Mi in, get some heals going. And then we'll go ahead and get a little MP restoration. Dodge here, and then bring in Charlotte. Dodge. Oh my god. Apply this. Alright, we're at 120 bars of health left. I'm not even sure how far we can go in terms of doing this fight, dude. It is quite annoying. Alright, let me go ahead and ult here. Second ult, how much are we doing? We did 1.5, I think. Alright, so like, I think we did a little less than 1.5 last time. So we did 1.48 this time around. I need to remember to proc off the pork chop and then go into Charlotte with the ultimate, because then we'll get more damage, right? And I need to hold this skill down. I keep forgetting. I am a big fan of both units, though. I will say they are very fun, very refreshing, and I just am a big fan of the mechanics that they do offer. Because again, you know, a lot of the units nowadays tend to do the same thing for the most part, but when it comes to Charlotte and Harper, they're just bringing like such new mechanics that honestly feel very refreshing, and that's something I like a lot. So it's not the same old boring, you know, just DPS, damage and everything. It is new stuff. Paralyze, you know, full dodge mechanic that Charlotte has as well. So I am a pretty big fan of it. And then hopefully whenever we do get the brand new Workshop Brilliant Light, that these two units will be pretty broken for the content. I already did 1.9 there. That honestly is not bad. I probably won't be able to beat this, truth be told. Alright, let me actually start playing correctly here. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna wait until we have the cooldown, apply the pork chopped effect, and then I'm gonna swap into Charlotte here. We're gonna do that. Dark damage increase. If I can get the ult going, that'd be great, dude. Why are you going up in the air? This is such an annoying fight, man. I hate this. I think the pork chop effect is no longer being applied. And she died, dude. I hate this fight. I hate this fight. Okay, we might not be able to do Kaislin. If anything, we'll go ahead and just paralyze. That's great. If anything, we'll just go into Battlefield Trials. You know what? I think that's probably going to be the best place, honestly, for me to showcase both units at. So, Kaislin, unfortunately, was a fat L. That sucks. And plus, I do suck on this fight, I will say. So, don't think, even though I was not able to beat this fight, don't think that they are bad. It's just, this is a very annoying fight. You guys should know that by now. So you got to see their damage output, right? Again, it is really good damage. It is really good damage. It's just this fight is mad annoying. But we'll go into Battlefield Trials. We'll see how far we can go, because I don't think I've even started it yet. So this is gonna be a great showcase for me to kind of see how both units are working over there. Again, they're gonna be ideal just because, you know, you want to take two Dark Hunters. Oh, perfect. I haven't even done it. Great. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna auto this for the time being up until we need to actually take on and do it manually. But let me go ahead and swap. Let me do this just so we get the pork chop effect, and then swap into Charlotte, and then maybe she can cook up that way. I think maybe doing so will get our ultimate damage up higher. It should, because if I remember correctly, the pork chop does increase our ultimate damage, which should be pretty helpful. So, but yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts on the comment section on how you feel about Charlotte and Harper. Again, I feel like a lot of people do like them, because they're really good, right? Great damage coming from both units, not just one. Harper being a sub DPS unit is really good, and plus the paralyzed effect, I feel like it's going to be super handy for a lot of the fights that you do take this unit in. And plus, like, the mechanics, like I said already multiple times, it's just super fun, super fun. And that explosion effect is on for a pretty lengthy time. All right, first fight, W, we'll take it. Moving on to the second one, but just keep in mind that because Gina's going to be a light unit, right? Gina's going to be the light unit. I don't know if their teacher is going to be a dark unit, because technically speaking, we don't have ourselves a dark support unit, right? When it comes to a dark support, the only quote-unquote dark support unit that we have, well, now technically it's going to be Harper and Libora when it comes to providing just a little bit of dark element damage increase. But when it comes to a truly dedicated dark support unit, we don't have one. So I wonder if Isla, I believe is her name, I wonder if their teacher is going to be the dark support unit that's going to be dropping in maybe mid-October. I have no idea yet, but whenever we do get more information, hopefully, you know, whoever rather is going to be the next dark support unit, hopefully they are going to be good. And dude, look at that damage. Holy crap. Insane. But I will say, even though that you don't necessarily need both units, they do synergize together like super well, right? With Harper being the break, paralyzed effect, and everything, and then you're also getting the pork chop, which increase your ultimate damage for your Dark Hunter specifically. that's going to make Charlotte just that much more broken. So the two of them together, even though again you don't need them, they do play and just, you know, play off each other quite well, which again was the intention from the devs, even though it's not like stated in their kits. Because in the patch notes and everything, the devs did say that, you know, with these two units being twin sisters and everything, they wanted to have a story and they want to have, you know, some cool mechanics and everything. So it only makes sense that if you have Charlotte, if you have Harper, yeah, use them together, because the two of them will just be absolutely broken, and you are able to see some insane damage from Charlotte specifically. But yeah, all right, Hansi me here, and then bada bing bada boom. We'll go ahead and move. I wonder how far we can go. If we can beat all 15 stages, I will be genuinely surprised. I don't think so, because my power level is only like what, 450 I saw. I think the max one is like 700. But yeah, so I will do the Charlotte build video after this. Stay tuned. So I'll kind of give you like a sneak peek, because I was doing the build video like yesterday, and then I realized like, wait, oh crap, you actually cannot run the common sets on Charlotte like you would like any other DPS, just because the unit is scaling off a defense. So like I was recording, and then it's like, oh wait, I can't run, you know, expert, champion on field, arm set, whatever the case is, because of the fact that this unit does not scale off attack. And I was like, holy crap. So again, I'll have the build video maybe later tonight or tomorrow for sure. But yeah, I was like, that is kind of messed up. So you actually cannot run your typical DPS sets like how you would normally want to. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing that does suck, was this unit with her scaling off of whatchamacallit, attack. Or, I'm sorry, defense rather, and not attack. That sucks, but everything else should be pretty a-okay. I mean, majority of the cases for most of the fights, you're probably just gonna end up taking AP's curse set, because that is pretty damn broken for the unit. But yeah. So I've had a few people ask me what is going to be the most ideal case to get both units at. When it comes to Charlotte specifically, I think A1 is going to be like the sweet spot. If you don't want to go for, I mean, if you want to go for dupes, I don't think A3 is going to be optimal. I think A1 really is that sweet spot for Charlotte. So it's either like you go for just one copy, A0, or you go for A1, which I think is ideal, or you just go ahead and max out the unit. I don't think there's going to be like a case where you want to go for A2, A3, A4. I think it's like A1 or A5 at that point if you really want to go for dupe wise. But because A1, you guys already saw in the initial showcase video, A1 is just very broken, right? I mean, the less basic attack skills that you have to do with the unit will help out tremendously, and it makes a big difference on how many times you can proc up your ultimate. So again, if you do want to watch that video, go ahead and watch it for yourself, just to kind of see how the difference between an A0 and A1 is. But it's a very big deal. In that video, I even said, like, initially I was like, okay, I don't think it's going to be making that much of a difference, and little to my surprise, it made a gigantic difference in terms of how many times we were able to proc up ult and stuff. And then obviously with the damage increase, it was helping out a ton. So that is where I think you want to get Charlotte. Now Harper, I'll have to kind of look over, but if I remember correctly, I think you can honestly just rock with A0. I don't think you necessarily need to get dupes if you are free to play or low spender, because again, keep in mind, right, her main goal for majority of the fights is always going to be break unit, right? She just does have that damage capability of being a sub DPS, but for majority of the fights, she is going to be your break unit, and Charlotte's going to be the DPS between the two. So if you want to just get the one copy, she plays that role perfectly, right? The almighty break, first ever almighty break unit, by the way, that is not locked behind a pay to win wall. It's really helpful applying the paralyze effect. I feel like she kind of offers everything that you would want at an A0. So yeah, Charlotte A1 in my opinion, Harper A0. I feel like that is going to be a sweet spot for both units. But yeah, I mean, if you want to summon for dupes, I mean, they just obviously get better as you do get duped them out. But yeah, I know that free to play, we're very low with our summons at the moment. I mean, dude, the damage from this unit is insane. I won't lie. It's super good. All right, that's floor 6. What is the power level for floor 7? I feel like we should be still in the clear in terms of being able to take this on. What is the damage output looking like now? I'm sorry, power level requirement. All right, 286. We're still good. I feel like maybe at floor 10. Floor 10 is when we should start to struggle, but I want to see how far we can get. So I'm going to continue autoing everything before I start manually fighting these and see how far we can go. Again, this is A1 and A0, so when it comes to free-to-play showcase, this is like the most free-to-play, or technically most free-to-play is like A0, but I somehow got lucky and pulled Charlotte back-to-back, which was, yeah, some of my best summons yet, honestly. I've not had that, like, luck in a minute. So when I got Charlotte back-to-back, I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. Because, like, honestly, if I had to choose between the two, which one would I rather dupe out? I would dupe out Charlotte more, just truth be told. And it does kind of suck, though. I will say, though, like, if you are someone that is like, you know, if I can only choose between getting Charlotte or Harper, which one should I go for? Technically speaking, okay, I would probably say Harper because of the fact that, you know, she's only like one of 2 dark break units, the other being Lim, and Lim is kind of outdated, honestly, especially for the content that we have now. And then you take a look at Harper's kit, you're like, yeah, this unit is pretty broken for the content that we have now. She's insane. I would say that Harper is kind of probably going to be the one that you do want to summon for, but because when it comes to damage wise, you can kind of get away with not using a dark damage dealer, right? I mean, there's a lot of content to where like you necessarily don't need to have type advantage and everything. You know, Alicia, Chaw example are like great units of those. So you can kind of get away with not using a dark TPS. But I will say, Charlotte is a very fun unit. She's very fun, and for those who already have Libora and everything, which I feel like a decent amount of players probably already have, is like, okay, I can probably skip Charlotte and then I could just focus on, you know, Harper and everything. But for those who do skip out on this unit, man, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad because both units are really good, really fun. And as you can probably tell, Charlotte is, you know, my favorite between the two. But as free to play, I do understand that you know, you gotta prioritize your summon somehow, some way, right? So that is that. All right, we're on floor 8 now. I think floor 10 is where we will maybe start to struggle in terms of power level and everything. All right, I haven't used Hunzy Me, or the auto hasn't as user at least, so that's good. All right, is this going to be a struggle, or do I need to start actually fighting this? Let me actually proc our shadows here. We haven't done so yet, so I wonder. Oh, I probably could have brought in Malin for this fight to get off the shield, but I think we'll be okay. Only 80 bars, we have 2.5 minutes left. We should be good, and then the barrier will be going away. Perfect, we're getting our ult in. How much is our ult doing here? Let's see. Oh, it didn't hit. That's that is super unfortunate, but we are hitting some insane crits, I won't lie. So the crits are coming into play, super helpful. And then Harper coming back in, and then can we get the paralyzer fights going? No, we do not yet, but the Almighty Break Paralyze coming in again. I am a very big fan of the paralyze effects, dude. It's actually insanely good. It's super good, dude. Our crits are like super helpful right now. Again, I think when it comes to crit rate, crit damage, I do have like, I think Harper has 45% crit rate and then like almost 200% crit damage. So her crits are just super top tier damage. All right, ult, absorption effects, that's hella annoying. Okay, we should be good. We should be good in beating this. I don't think we're gonna have a problem here. Just don't die, please. Let's get some heals going, please. I didn't get to proc off ults. I wanted to get some heals going for my units. Yeah, I need if there's one unit that I need to survive, it is gonna be Charlotte between all 3, just so we have the DPS covered. But we should be pretty all right. All right, can we spam some basic attack? It sucks that the auto system does not spam basic attacks, and Charlotte is dead. She's out. That is super unfortunate. But I feel like we should be good. We should be good. I feel like Harper might be able to carry us. If not, then ooh, maybe next fight we might have to auto. But this one in particular is annoying because of the whole barrier and everything. All right, let's see. Damage wise, how much is Harper doing here? Okay, I think we saw like what, 1.5 million. That isn't bad. Again, really good damage as a sub DPS unit. Just super good. This barrier is super annoying. But the cool thing is that we do have a shield. And again, she is scaling off HP, so she does have a decent amount of HP, which isn't bad. All right, we should be good. Just let me proc off shadows one more time. Don't kill me, please. Let's hold down the Almighty Break, paralyze. That's fantastic. And GG's. All right, please tell me we win. We have 30 seconds left. Oh my god, this is gonna be a close fight. Harper, I need you to get back into the fight ASAP, please. Do not have a barrier on anymore. Oh my god, we might not beat it. 6 bars, 3 bars, 2. GG's. Let's go. Let's go. Auto coming in clutch, dude. We had 11 seconds left. All right, so we're moving on to, what is it, stage 9? Yeah, it's floor 8. All right, cool. Stage 9. We might have to manually fight this unless there's gonna be a stopping point. I'll go until they die here, and then I might wrap up the other fights in a separate video. But again, just want to kind of show you guys the synergy between both units on how they're working. Again, you don't need them. I mean, you don't need both units to make each other work, but I would highly recommend it because their synergy is super helpful. Super helpful. Okay, this one we should be good. There's no breaks, no barriers or anything. We kind of just get to go crazy with the damage here. And the cool thing is that with Charlotte scaling off a defense, by the way, she is technically tanking some damage, right? In comparison to every other DPS unit. Dude, how much damage was that? Was that? No, I don't think that was 11 million, right? It had to be 1.1. If it was 11 million, I'll actually freak out. That would have been crazy if it was, but I'll have to look back at the footage because that was some high amount of damage. Okay, let's get some heals going. Burning Blessing. Yeah, the Blessing set is helpful because we are getting the crit rate, crit damage increase, which is quite nice. Oh, the break is gone. Perfect. All right, let's spam here. Did I just see 1.8 on the Q ability or whatever attack we just did? Dude, this unit has some insane amount of damage. It's not even funny. I know I said that like so many times already, but like genuinely, I wonder in comparison to like 4.1, did I just see 4.1 million? I think that was without a crit too, by the way. What does she rank? I genuinely wonder what does she rank in terms of like all the other DPS units. Is she like top 3? I wonder she is. She might be. She might be. I'm pretty sure people have done numbers already and like crunched it, but I wonder like where is she ranking between like Alicia, Cha, etc. Because this unit she's so good. So good. All right. Tier 9 we have 0 problems with. So we're going into tier 10 on auto, by the way. So now power level I think is at like 430, so we might struggle here. We're no longer going to be in the green. That's the only thing that sucks. All right, let's see if we can actually manage to beat all 15 stages. I will be so surprised, but again I don't think so because we'll just be outpowered, unfortunately. Oh, is this kind of fight? I hate these. I hate these. Floor 40 has it for what is it, the regular Battlefield Trials. It is very annoying, but let's see, 40 seconds left. Oh, I need y'all to get a haul. Like, move. You gotta move. Go. I kind of wish like if her dolls actually moves like with how like the enemies are moving, or like if they're kind of stuck somewhere and like they move as well, that would have been a very broken mechanic. But again, it's fine. They do distract it, so it's better than nothing here. Okay, we should be good. Never mind. I thought this was gonna be a struggle here, but okay, it looks like we are gonna be able to move on to floor 11. Which is pretty shocking. I wonder what the power level requirement is for floor 11. We'll go back and take a look. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts on how you feel, you know, gameplay wise, based on what you guys are seeing. Is it good? Is it bad? Actually, maybe we won't beat it. I think we're gonna run out of time. We ran out of time. That is unfortunate. I probably could have manually fought this and we would have been good, but you know what? The video is already like over 20 minutes long. I'm sure it is. And yeah, so I'll end it here. Just a final wrap up. You know, where do you guys think these units belong in terms of the tier list? I probably will work on a tier list for both units as well, so stay tuned. But generally, I am very impressed with how both units are working. They honestly are very good units, very summon worthy. And I can only imagine that when it comes to the brand new Workshop of Brilliant Lights with, you know, Kai'Zlin, Baron, Issa, etc., I think these units will 100% shine in terms of their damage output and just the mechanics necessary for those fights. All right, but I'll end it there. Y'all let me know your thoughts. You're the one who watches, so I'll leave it to you guys to go ahead and judge and see, you know, should I go ahead and summon for them? Yeah, on there. Y'all take care, have a good one, catch y'all next one, and the Charlotte build video will be up after this, so stay tuned. Take care. Peace.